Good evening, it's May 5th, 2025, and it's time for my devotionals. Won't you join me? In God's Purpose for Your Life. May 5th, Dominion over Demons. Greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. 1 John 4:4. At times I hear people talking about demons, and I am amazed at the power they ascribe to them. While I certainly believe in demonic power, I'm not afraid of it. I am in union with one who is so far greater than all the forces of hell put together that there truly is no comparison. The devil is unequal to the Lord and always under his dominion. The enemy will never win a victory over him because the Lord is always exceedingly more powerful and wiser. Therefore, as believers, we should not give as much credit to spiritual forces of evil as we often do. Yes, they can exert influence over us, which is why we must take every thought captive to Christ. 2 Corinthians 10:5. We must also stay under the umbrella of God's protection by obeying His commands, so that they will not gain a foothold in us. But demons are within the confines of God's authority, and cannot harm us in any way that is beyond Him to overcome. So do not be afraid. Submit to Jesus, the one who has conquered sin and death, and you will be safe in His care. Jesus, you are greater than any force on earth or in heaven. Keep me in the center of your will and under your protection. Amen. And in trusting God with every breath. May 5th, always right. Let someone else praise you and not your own mouth, an outsider and not your own lips. Proverbs 27:2, NIV. Is this your attitude, that you feel you are always right 100% of the time? Or at least most of the time? I once stopped at a red light near a major intersection in my town. The stoplight directed traffic to turn, but the van beside me began to drive forward. It suddenly stopped, narrowly avoiding a crash. The van's license plate screamed out to me, "Always right." Wow, guess not. Sometimes our unfortunate misinformation or misunderstanding is more obvious to others than it is to us. Whether we are right or wrong, the key is humility, knowing our place before God. Whatever happened to the van in the intersection? When the light turned green for us to drive forward, it sat still. The driver was completely embarrassed. Thankfully, with God, we can ask Him for mercy when we mistakenly believe our desires are correct over His. And with others, too, we can seek forgiveness. No one is perfect, and we are certainly not always right. Recognize when you are not. Confess your sorrow to others when you mess up, thinking you're all that. And sink deeply into the grace that God offers each and every day. Isn't it nice to not have to be right all of the time? Is there an area in your life where you feel you're always right? How can you humble yourself today, listening to another? Think like Jesus. As I grow this relationship, I no longer have to be always right, and it is so freeing to not have to be always right. I'm also encouraged that in submitting to Jesus, I am no longer afraid of the demonic forces because He has dominion over demons. I hope you have a blessed day.